Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do our 7 weeks postpartum and baby update. So just to start off, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who commented and liked my labor and delivery story. From what you probably gathered if you watched it is that I'm still kind of emotionally traumatized from it. I thank you so much for your lovely comments and your support on that. If you haven't watched it, I will link it up above while I knock over my camera. I'll link it up in the card, so if you're interested in watching my labor and delivery, do make sure that you click up here and you can have a watch. So I'm going to jump straight into our 7-week update. I'll start with myself first. So I had a C-section, so my incision, my scar is pretty good healed now. It's even kind of flat and starting to redden, which is great. Every now and again on my left side I would get kind of tenderness. It really just depends on what I'm doing. But generally I feel great. I have been feeling great pretty much since the start. I had a very good recovery from, in my opinion. Things had been happening is I have a lot more headaches these days. I have been trying to drink more water for 2 reasons. One, for my headaches, and two, because I am trying to increase my breast milk supply for pumping. So my headaches have been pretty bad. My hair is starting to shed. So at the start of my pregnancy, my hair was falling out a lot, and then it kind of evened out. It stopped falling out, but now it's back to it's starting to shed, and I do need to get it cut. So I will be doing that within the next week or two. So hopefully that will ease up the shedding. Another thing that has been happening me is I sweat an awful lot. It is warmer here now, but that doesn't really matter to me. I'm just sweating an unnatural amount, I feel. So I need to go and get something done about that. I'm trying to think. Everything seems to be back to normal. My postpartum bleed, oh yeah, my postpartum bleed, so it was extremely different than I thought. I was expecting an extremely heavy type bleed, and I'd be going through pads and pads and pads, and it really hasn't been anything like that. The first 2 or 3 days, maybe the first 2 days were heavy enough, and then it just kind of went to a light flow. For the last 3 weeks, I've been having where it would disappear and then it will come back for 1 or 2 days, and then it will disappear and it will come back for 1 or 2 days. And when I say it comes back, I actually mean that, like, I don't actually need a pad. I'd be okay with a panty liner, and it's just when I wipe that it's kind of there. So it has gone away now again, so hopefully it stays away until I get my first period after birth. And also it wasn't painful for me in any way either. I was kind of expecting pain along with heavy bleeding, and I didn't get either of those. So that's my postpartum bleed. My weight, so the last time I was on, I told you I weighed 179. I actually have gone back up in weight, and the reason is I cannot get enough sugar. All I want all the time is anything sugary. Sugary drinks, sugary sweets, sugary food, sugary everything. I just can't get enough sugar. So I'm trying to stop that. I'm trying to, if I am going to take sugar, to take something natural, like some sort of sugary fruit or something, or a fruit that's high in fructose or whatever. So I'm working on that. I can now start exercising properly because I am 7 weeks postpartum. So I have been, the last 2 days, I have been going for longer, quicker walks. I will say that I do notice it a lot. I get a lot of stitches, so it's just like starting out all over again at the start of an exercise regime. So that's something we are working on. But overall, I feel great. I've no major complaints. So for Ava, Ava's 7 weeks old now. We went for 2 appointments last week for her 6 weeks. So we went to my own doctor, and then we went back to the hospital to the baby clinic. So basically they did the exact same thing in both of them, but she was born 9 pounds 5 ounces, which is 4.23 kgs. And when she was weighed last Friday at the baby clinic, she now weighs 6.1 kgs, or 13 and a half, around 13 pounds 7 ounces. So she's gained 4 pounds 2 ounces in 6 weeks, and I kind of have conflicting feelings about that. I feel like it's a lot, but giving her birth weight, it's not. She's still on the same percentile. I think she was like 96% when she was born, and now she's 98, so she has gone up too. But she is really long. She's 60 centimeters long, so she's proportioned in her height and size. So nobody said anything to me at either appointment. They both just said that she's big, but that's to be expected with her birth weight. But I kind of feel like I'm overfeeding her. She does feed nearly every 3 hours. Sometimes I can get 3.5 hours out of her. Not every time she would eat 5 ounces, so it's a 5 ounce bottle, or if I'm giving her pumped milk, it'd be a 6 ounce bottle. Not every time she'd drink that. Sometimes she'd only drink 2 and she'd fall asleep, and then nothing I can do can wake her up. Sometimes she'd drink 3, so it does kind of even out throughout the day, but she is getting 6 to 7 feeds through the day, every 3 hours, and at night time she is kind of going 4-5 hours. It really depends. Last night she went 5 hours, nearly 6 hours. So that's good. So it is stretching out. I am going to try get us into more of a routine, because we really aren't in a routine. I kind of just let her sleep when she wants to sleep and feed when she wants to feed, which obviously I'm not going to stop because she's only 7 weeks old, and I don't think I can't force her to do things, or I can't prolong things. So I'm going to try to get her in more of a routine. How I'm going to do that, I have no idea. So if you have any suggestions of how you get your baby into a routine, or how you got yourself into routine after a couple of weeks after delivery, let me know in the comments. That's really it, guys. Nothing major has been happening for both of us. We are doing pretty good. Robert's doing pretty good. We are tired, obviously, but I mean, it is improving day by day, our tiredness. So that's it, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you want to. I'll have that down below. And I'm also on Twitter. Again, that will be down below if you want to follow me there. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. If you like it, give it a big old thumbs up. And I will be back with you guys soon. Bye.